Okay, my friends, let's get into it. Let's have a chat about the void, the space between, the gross, icky feeling of kind of feeling disconnected from life, not having really any clear idea where you're going. People are tired of your mopey ass. You're tired of your mopey ass, but like you don't know what's coming next. OMG. This is a space that I have such deep knowledge and insight on. And candidly, I'm still kind of moving through. And here's why I say that, because I feel like probably I'm not supposed to say that. Probably I'm supposed to say to you, I got it all together. I got it figured out. Here's my 5-step system for how to move through this really shitty time of life. No, that's not what we are about, okay? You are a human. You are not something that needs like systems and steps. I know that sounds easy and it sounds juicy and you're like, Amy, just tell me, okay, do this thing and do this thing and then do this thing and then everything will be better. Look, if that worked for everybody, whoever came up with that would be a cadillionaire. It doesn't work for everybody because the truth is this, the void is messy, it's ugly, it's low, it feels gross, it feels super lonely, it feels really disconnecting, it's super disorienting, and it happens, I think, probably to everybody, but most people don't want to talk about it. We also will like title it with things like quarter life crisis, midlife crisis, senior life crisis. We have this idea that it's this like crisis of self, and it does feel like a crisis of self because the truth is like you just feel unsettled, unmoored, like the ground beneath you is shifting, but you're like, what the fuck just happened? I thought everything was fine. It's a really frustrating place to be in. You can work with counselors, you can work with therapists, you can work with coaches, you can work with, I don't know, expanders, you can talk to friends, you can talk to your spouse, you can talk to your kids, but the truth is they may not totally get it. When I sit down with people, one of my unique abilities is asking really important, different, and intuitive questions. Questions that have you thinking differently, questions that have you seeing things differently, questions that open some really amazing sparks and actually will continue to create sparks like in the days and weeks and months to come. I still have people who I've worked with years ago reach out to me like, OMG, remember when you asked me this thing and I wasn't sure and I just got it? That is the magic and the power of what it is that I do. When you're in the void, when you're in that like blackness, when you're just like, what is the point anyway? That's when you really need to sit down with someone who can feel you and hear you and witness you and understand and hold the space for you to hurt and feel lonely and feel afraid, and also to ask you the questions that will help you begin to create shifts, to reframe how you're seeing things, to open the spark that is going to yield sparks ad infinitum and help you, not help you, you don't need help, support you as you grow and as you evolve. And then what happens is one day, kind of all of a sudden, completely without realizing it, you'll be out of the void. It'll be over. You'll be living your life. You'll be feeling good and you'll go, oh my God, remember that time? Like when my life melted down and everything just felt like super hard and I kind of was like, why am I on this planet? What is going on? I don't feel that way anymore. And that's kind of cool. And that's where we can get you to. So if that's interesting to you, if you're like, OMG, I am in the void, help, send help, SOS, then drop me a comment.